Hey everybody, I'm Stacy Lynn, and today we are going to be making grilled turkey and dressing sandwiches with cranberry orange relish. This is fantastic to do the day after Thanksgiving, and if you're like me, I sometimes enjoy the day after Thanksgiving at least as much as Thanksgiving Day. It's more casual, laid back, and I get to eat all of the leftovers in a calm atmosphere. So I hope you'll join me and make one of these this year after your Thanksgiving celebration. Okay, I've got homemade sourdough bread. You don't have to have homemade. You can even have white bread. You can have any kind of bread you want to, but sourdough is fantastic for this recipe. And I'm gonna use a whole grain mustard that I'm gonna spread across one side of the bread. I'm gonna use about 2 tablespoons. I know that sounds like a lot, but we really want to get a good mustardy flavor in here. And on the other side, I'm gonna be adding this really good gravy. Okay, so mine is a giblet or giblet gravy, whatever you call it. And I'm just gonna spread that out on here. And that is gonna be delicious. All of your Thanksgiving favorites in one sandwich. Who could ask for more than that? All right, the next thing I'm gonna do is put a piece of cheese across both sides. You don't want it too thick or it won't melt. So both sides of your sandwich are gonna have Swiss cheese, any kind of really good melting cheese. Now for the turkey. Gonna load it on. Who doesn't love a smoked turkey? Right now the turkey's cold and I could eat every little piece of it. I don't know if y'all get up in the middle of the night and eat, but this would be something that I would like to snack on. Now it's time for the dressing. And I don't know if you make the kind of dressing I do or if you made my recipe this year, but you can cut my dressing after it's been in the refrigerator. So here we go. All right, I'm just gonna stack a few pieces across this. And then, the last but not least, the cranberry chutney. So this is a cranberry orange chutney and it's got some walnuts in it. So this is gonna be a really interesting sandwich. But I know that I am gonna absolutely love it. Now, if you get the kind at the grocery store in the cans, that's fine. But if you ever make this, you'll never go back to the canned stuff. I had it growing up and I did love it, and it would cut really good for this. So you can certainly use it if you have it. I'm gonna top each one. All right, now it's time to get grilling. All right, I have a grill pan. You can use a cast iron skillet if you like. I've had mine on low heat, but I'm gonna turn it up to high heat and get it really hot. In the meantime, I'm just gonna put room temperature butter across the top of my sandwiches. This is not the place to skimp. You need to get it on every inch of your bread, okay? This is gonna make it super, super crunchy, and it's just gonna be so delicious. And I've heard of people putting mayonnaise on the outside of it, which I don't think is a bad idea if you have a really, really thick sandwich, because it has a higher heat point and it won't burn the outside while the inside is getting done. But I really love the taste of butter, so I am gonna just turn my heat down lower and let it go for a little bit longer, and I'll get the same result. All right, so my pan is pretty hot. I'm gonna gently pick up my first sandwich and turn it over butter side down. While these are cooking on the bottom side, and you'll wanna have it on medium heat if you have butter, because you don't want this to burn and you want everything to get done inside or get warm. It looks like my sandwiches are just about ready, absolutely perfect, and they smell wonderful. So I'm gonna turn off the heat and at least get one going. I'm gonna let the other one go for just a minute or so. All right, and there it is. I know y'all wanna see inside. If I were you, I would wanna see what is inside this sandwich with so many different components. So I'm gonna be brave and I'm gonna cut inside. And I hope what we see is pretty. No matter what, it's gonna taste amazing. Okay, let me check this out. How does that look? You can find all of the recipes that I made this sandwich with, the gravy, the chutney, the turkey, and the dressing on my other Cooking with Stacy Lynn videos.